Hello traders, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the Bitcoin price and what a day it is to see Bitcoin reaching its all-time high, a new all-time high I can say at 73k. Now, yesterday when we were talking about Bitcoin, if you have checked my post on other social media platforms, then I was mentioning about whether or not this could be the new all-time high, and at that point the price was ranging at 72,800, and all of a sudden we saw the move towards the 73k, and then we saw a quick downshift taking place on the Bitcoin price, and to my surprise we saw a nice pullback again, which is quite interesting to see. And we can see that the daily close was at 71.452 USDT, and this is kind of interesting because yesterday I mentioned about the daily close to be between this level right here, and we have seen the daily close between this level. I even mentioned that if 73k is going to be the all-time high, that's pretty fine for me, because we have been holding Bitcoin for so long, and right now we can see Bitcoin reaching to its all-time high, which is insane and such a great blessing for all the traders around. It will be phenomenal if we see Bitcoin breaking up the 73k as well, and then making a new all-time high. Like I already mentioned, that the Bitcoin price is at the price discovery phase right now, where we are uncertain about what will be the new all-time high, what will be the new direction for Bitcoin. So if we see a breakout taking place above this new all-time high, that's pretty fine. And even though if we see a drop coming in, or maybe the correction, I will consider that as a very good or golden opportunity to get into Bitcoin at a very, not very cheaper price, but at a very low price. So that will be something interesting to look at. Talking about the hourly time frame chart, in this 2-hour time frame, we can see that Bitcoin has broken above this resistance, and then a nice retest has been done, and we can see how beautifully it held this level right here, the supporting level, which was a resistance before, and now after the breakout it has turned out to be a support, and from this point we can see a nice bounce taking place. So initially what we can look into is the Bitcoin price breaking above this level and then doing some retest, and then another new all-time high. So this is what we can expect as of now. What interesting for me is whenever Bitcoin tried to touch a new all-time high, let's say it out here, it was as close as 68.6k, right? Back in 5th of March, and then we saw this correction coming in. Yet again we saw new all-time high at 69, not new all-time high, but close to the all-time high, previous all-time high at 69.74, and from that point we saw this nice correction, or maybe the flush out, you can say it, and from that point onwards we saw a new rally coming in. But right after this nice bounce back, we can see that Bitcoin touched the 70k all-time high, which was as close as 69.99 USDT. That was the new all-time high set on the Bitcoin price. And then from there we saw this quick rejection coming in, and then a quick pullback. So whenever Bitcoin touched a new all-time high, we saw a quick pullback. Not in this part, but right here. That was yesterday when Bitcoin touched the 73k all-time high level. The new all-time high was set, and a quick correction, we saw it, a correction for time being, and this could be considered as the liquidation area where many longs got liquidated. And right after that, when people started when the traders started to short Bitcoin, we saw a good pullback over here. At this point of time, this could be the direction that we can look at. Let me show you the weekly chart, and this is quite interesting, to be honest. This is the weekly chart, and we are just 36 days away from the halving date, and right now we can see a nice parabolic weekly move on the Bitcoin price. Right after we broke the 44k level, Bitcoin went all parabolic, and we saw this parabolic move before, and we saw some sideways phase over here in the weekly chart. Back in early Feb, when we broke the 44k resistance, we saw this parabolic move, and right now Bitcoin is continuously doing that. Where is it gonna stop? We don't have a clue, but this weekly chart says something that is mind-blowing. This is something that is insane, and if this happens, then It's gonna be a epic moment for all the traders around the crypto market. And this is already, it has been a history created moment for Bitcoin. But if this plays off, then this will be the mark that we have been waiting for, we have been talking for since the last bull run. And if this happens, then I guess before the halving, if we see this thing coming up, this will be insane. And I guess this will be the first time ever that this will happen. Already a lot of things are getting unfolded for the first time in the crypto market. Like we have the Bitcoin price reaching to its new all-time high before the halving date. That's something new taking place right now. And the most important thing is back to back Bitcoin price is making a new all-time high. Whenever we see a new all-time high, like a 69k was a previous all-time high, we saw and we thought this is it. But Bitcoin touched 70k, making a new all-time high. We thought this is it. But again, Bitcoin made a new all-time high at 72 and now at 73. So this is something that is blowing people's mind right now, and many people around the world are talking about Bitcoin, talking about cryptocurrency, and many big institutions are showing up. And right after what happened with the ETF, the Bitcoin spot ETF, things have just changed. The entire crypto market, how the ecosystem of the crypto used to work has redefined, and we can see a lot of new things coming up. And this is just a beginning, trust me on this. This is just a beginning that we are looking at. And like I was talking about the Bitcoin price right here, we can see that this to top right here back in April 2021 and then November 2021, if we take this as the resistance trend line and if we draw it over here, we can see that the Bitcoin resistance, the actual resistance, lies at around 90k. And I'm not kidding. The resistance lies at 90k. And before the halving, if Bitcoin reaches to this level, man, this is going to be different. Definitely, this is going to be a bite that everyone would like to take it. And if you are in it, it's good. And yesterday when I mentioned that I'm okay with 73k, it was because when we entered Bitcoin, it was close to this range somewhere, and many people were on the disbelief of Bitcoin making any high. And yet there were traders like you and I who believed into Bitcoin, who believed that Bitcoin is gonna go epic, and this is not the end for the Bitcoin price. And here we are, guys. Bitcoin never stopped. We saw a massive crash on Bitcoin, but yet it soared like eagle. And then right now we can see the Bitcoin price is going parabolic, a new price discovery happening every now and then. So if we expect 90k, be it. Let's see how things goes. And then but on the other hand, we should be prepared for the worst case scenario as well. And with the worst case scenario, all I can say is a correction coming in. And considering the previous cycles correction before the halving, I can expect close to maybe 40k, or maybe reaching all the way to 50k. That is what we can expect as of now. The max that we saw correction was for 60k, and you can see it right here. Before the halving date, the Bitcoin showed a correction of 62k. That was back in 2020. We saw this correction coming in, so the same thing could take place here as well. And then if the correction comes in, we can consider close to ranging between 30k to 60k could be the correction range before the halving, or maybe after the halving, whatever it is, before or after. Right now, the way Bitcoin is moving, it actually don't matter a lot whether it's gonna be before the halving or after the halving, because if the correction is coming, one thing you should know: you need to grab it. You need to grab the moment. You cannot simply sit back on your chair and think about buying Bitcoin, right? You should be ready with your USDT to get into Bitcoin once we see a correction coming in. And mark my words, guys, the correction is not going to be easy. If you are thinking, and if many people, many traders or influencers talking about that the crash is going to come, or maybe the correction will come, so take it easy, you can simply buy it. Guys, let me tell you this, it isn't going to be easy. When this correction will take place, this is not going to be easy. you will FOMO, you will panic, you will maybe you won't be left with any money to buy Bitcoin, because when this correction will come, you might be holding some positions that will liquidate you. You will get wrecked out of this. So just be very careful with all the trades that you're taking. Whatever trades you're working on, like futures trade, especially the futures trade, try to put stop losses in all the orders that are getting filled, because once the market shows correction, you won't have any option to add on or to accumulate more to lower down your entries, and that's where the liquidation will increase as well. And then time will come when you will get liquidated out of the market. That's where the big institutions will jump in to buy Bitcoin at a cheaper price. So be very careful, guys, with all the trades that you are taking. From this point, 72k or maybe 75k or 80k or 90k, let's do it. Let's see where the Bitcoin price will go, or what will be the new all-time high. As of now, in this daily time frame chart, we can see it 72k is the new top that the Bitcoin has made, and let's see whether Bitcoin is going to make another new all-time high, or whether or not this is it. This is the top that we were waiting for. So let's sit back and be cautious enough with all the trades that we are taking. That's the update that I would like to put in for today. I hope you find this video informative, and please do not consider this as a financial advice. All the content on this video are for educational purpose only. So if you like this video, then do like, share and subscribe. Trade safely, be safe. God bless you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.